Hey Greg, how you doing? This is Ashley. I'm making this video on behalf of Lee. I'm excited to make this video for you. I'm going to go over a few things that I found, some things that will end up helping you out in the long run and helping you out with your business, your online presence and performance and growing and getting some more business in the door. So I'll keep this video as short as I can. I don't want to waste either of our time, but when you are finished watching this video, just reach out. All my information will be listed in the email that I send this video from. So let's just get started. The first thing that I want to start with are some keywords. Now, a keyword is what people type into Google to find something. So specifically, 70 people are going to Google typing lawn service Daytona Beach. That's 70 people looking for a company that offers lawn service. Now, 50 people are typing lawn care Daytona Beach. 40 people, 30 people, you see all this potential business. This is all potential business that you could be getting. So what we would do is we'd take these keywords. We'd go do competitive keyword research, obviously based on your competitor. We'd find the keywords that we know are going to bring you business based on them already bringing your competitor business. Take those keywords, send them out to our content writers, and what they do is they professionally and strategically place those keywords throughout the content that they're writing for your website. Now that content is very important because one, it's what makes you an authority. Two, that's what beats out your competitor in one aspect. And three, that's what allows you to fit in those keywords that are very, very important. Now, because you don't have a website, I pulled up one of our electrical websites that we built. This was built from scratch, all white canvas to start with, and now it's this beautiful, customized, completely catered to the business owner and the business itself website. So I'm going to go over this website as if it was yours. So when it comes to having a website, it's all about how user-friendly it is, how easy it is to navigate, and to be able to cater to different types of people who are coming to your website. Now, what I mean when I say that is when somebody comes to your site, they don't want to have to read throughout your website and scroll throughout it to figure out what services you offer, what areas you offer those services in, and how they can get a hold of you for those services. So what we want to do is have all that information listed right from the beginning of the site. So for more of an example, as you can see, right from the start of the website, you can see a services tab. Well, instead of having to click that and go and read all through it to see what services, we have it all in drop-down menus. Now, what that does is it makes your site that much more user-friendly, and you'll hear me saying user-friendly a lot, and that is because having a user-friendly website is key. Now, the next thing is these service areas. They are all in drop-down menus. That way they don't have to guess if you're local to them or not, so on and so forth. Now, different ways for people to get a hold of you. So some people are coming to your website and they're going to want to click on your phone number, talk to you on the phone, and that's it. And that's okay. But also there's other people who don't want to talk on the phone, who might be at work still and can't talk on the phone. So we need to make sure that we have multiple ways for people to get a hold of you for the services that you're offering. So what we do is we have multiple click-to-call phone numbers all throughout the website, as well as having a form submission option. Now, both of these options are also great for client conversions. Now, moving on down to that content I was talking about. This is all different content that we had professionally written by our content writers. This content is very, very important for the reasons I stated earlier. And as you can see, there's different ways to hide the content. That way it's not just all words, words, words. It looks weird when it's like that. So as you can see, our websites are absolutely beautiful. They have everything they need to rank, to bring business, and to be user-friendly, which again is so important. Now, when I search you up, this is what comes up, obviously. The listing that you have could definitely use some work. And what this listing, where this listing shows up at, is this section here in Google. And I'll break down Google for you here in a little bit. But this section here is where this listing shows up. And as of right now, you can see it's not currently showing up. And that's an issue because when people go to Google, same thing with your website. Remember how I said earlier, some people come to call, some people come to message. Same thing with Google. Some people come to Google and strictly go to the Google Guaranteed. Other people go to the Google My Business, so on and so forth. So if we have you in each of those sections, you have the highest odds to be chosen. So coming back over here, a few tips that I could give you that would help you get ranked in this section here are getting some citations, making sure this listing is fully filled out and properly filled out. Posting on your GMB listing weekly is another one. Geotagging your pictures, getting more reviews. Those are all some things that could definitely help you out there. Now, the next thing that I'm going to do is just break down the rest of Google. So the Google Guaranteed section, if you're not familiar, basically Google will guarantee the job up to a certain percentage in terms of money. Now, the conversion rate for these are pretty high, and that's great for you guys because, as I'm sure you're well aware, when somebody calls you, they're more prone to actually making a purchase from you rather than maybe filling out a form submission option like I was saying earlier. Now, don't get me wrong, form submissions have their own conversion rates, so that's good. So I explained this area to you. This is the Google My Business section. And now the last section of Google. This is the organic section. It directly deals with your website. And in order to get ranked in this section, it requires having, first of all, obviously a website. Next is backlinks. Backlinks are so important, and you don't want just any old backlink. You want the most relevant backlinks for the most effectiveness. Now, this is just one of your competitors that I found. They're not a big competitor of yours, but we can see the UR is how trustworthy or legit Google looks at these guys. They're only rated a 4.2. The backlinks that they have are pretty strong, but the thing is, they're getting their power from their main website. This is a service page that's being found for right now. So we don't need to beat out their whole entire website. We just need to beat out their service page, which makes it easier for us. These guys, you're missing out on 32 people every month from them. I mean, 32 isn't that much, but in your service industry, it is, especially when that's a per month number, and this is just one of your competitors. Keep in mind, you have many different competitors all throughout Google. This is just one of them, and I would love to show you some more. I'd love to talk some more. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to hear from you soon. Have a great one. Bye, Greg.